Guys, so we are finally back again for another reaction on this here Brbptv. Be real, be positive television, brothers and sisters. Welcome to each and every one of you guys who tune in to yet another vibration. This time on Friday. I know today is Friday, brothers and sisters. After you finish watching the video, make sure you go outside and go to the beach or to the river or something. Go to the park. Free up yourself, brothers and sisters. And with that said, guys, welcome and let us get into the vibrations right there. Now, what you see in the two individuals, two trucks, brothers and sisters, two big trucks going up Mon Espanol.
You seen stupidness.
Stupidness indeed.
You seen stupidness.
I'm guessing this guy is trying to overtake this guy, but he's too slow, so he's trying to get in.
You seen stupidness.
Look at this.
You seen.
Look at that. Look
You seen
at
stupidness.
it. I seen it, bro. I seen it, man. So, by the way, guys, this is two-way lane road, eh? One going up and one coming down. This guy apparently, I don't know if he's confused, thinking he's somewhere in the United States where, you know, roads like this, you can, well, then again, the line is thing, so it's not like you can overtake. Anyways, supposedly overtake, unless it's clear. But brothers and sisters, if somebody jammed there, he wrong. You know, that's simple. If somebody jammed there, he wrong. You know, regardless. So you have to make sure that things are clear before you overtake. But apparently, it's not just overtaking, brothers and sisters. It's overtaking around the corner, trying to overtake around the corner. Two slow trucks. This guy is not letting up to make him pass. He said, no, take your turn. Take your time, father.
You seen stupidness.
And it's rather interesting that he's not looking to come back. He's not looking to go behind the other vehicle, which, of course, this vehicle there is closer to this one. You would think that he would say, okay, you know what? Let me relent and go backwards. Let me see.
You seen stupidness.
No. He's trying to bend into the person.
You seen.
Boy, that is something else, you know, guys.
You seen stupidness.
And it's rather interesting, guys. I want to point out something to you guys. You realize both of these trucks have stuff on them. I don't know if they're trying to beat each other to see how fast they can make it. Maybe they're getting paid by the truckload. So let me see if I can pass this guy to drop my own and then come back and get another one so I can go ahead. Maybe I don't know if it's that's the reason why, but that's kind of stupid right there.
You see,
to be doing something like this, especially going up a hill and all. Both of all you slow.
You seen
Just on
stupidness.
the top of the Mon Espanol driveway. Help us, Father, help us. At least this guy decided, you know, the guy filming decided, you know what, I'm not gonna risk myself getting in danger with this guy. He blowing the horn, you know, Mark you.
You seen.
He's blowing the horn to tell the guy, hey, go back. Some of all he does really overdo it, eh? He does really overdo it. Anyways, brothers and sisters, take it easy on the road for me, please. And truckers, behave all yourself. Stop your dirty ways, man. Anyways, brothers and sisters, this was sent to me, a rather interesting letter to the editor. And this individual was saying, I am indeed a huckster. A huckster shipping at Longhouse every week. Interesting. I beg of you to visit the Longhouse Portsmouth quarantine office. See the conditions that they have up in there with the employees, brothers and sisters. The office looking like a rundown building. It looks like a ghetto youth. That just pop out. A ghetto establishment, man. The second tongue, well, and imagine that is the tongue of the dear Prime Minister, you know. Well, fake as it is, but you know, that's where they go school, posse, and what have you, brothers and sisters. Anyways. Yes, the office has been burglarized many times. The building is not secure. The air condition is not working. I heard that there's another air condition in another place that's not working, and the people them have to try to go ahead to those in charge of the government for them to see if they can get somebody to fix it. Boy, that is something else. Anyways, so the air condition is not working. The roof is leaking as usual. I remember some time back when I was there doing surveys for USAID. The roof was leaking. Yes, man. The roof was leaking when I was there. It's still leaking today. All right, then. The employees risking their lives. But that's why I go too fast. The roof is leaking. The bathrooms are not secure. The bathrooms will be backed up. You know, if you use that, it might as well say, let me go in the bush instead. But I don't know. But apparently, that's what it sounds like. Windows broken, brothers and sisters. No lights outside. The employees risking their lives every night. Being in a building, someone kind of jump at the back and frighten them and say, boo! Anyways, that's not what I mean by, that's not what the person mean by that. But they say somebody can jump them. Somebody can jump the back window and, you know, possibly hurt them By the time they scream for help, most likely, a lot help them, they are gone because they are alone apparently. So I think that is something they probably being short-staffed there too. So it's not only just having the bad working conditions, but also being short-staffed. Because if somebody's in the night there and they're working by themselves, somebody can easily come and do them something and, you know, come there and rob. Don't come and rob. Don't go and rob them. It just makes sense that if you're trying to rob somebody in that vicinity, that's where you'd want to go because they're short-staffed and they are all by themselves and the place is not properly secured. So I put this out there, brothers and sisters, so that they can do that before they can secure the place before somebody comes there and do this. All right then. Don't say I didn't want it, but all right. Lord alone knows, apparently. You staying on the outside and seeing all the doors and windows having purchased to secure the buildings. So apparently the stuff that is there to secure is actually outside. They're not on the places that they're supposed to be securing. They're outside, they're just in the rain and stuff. Okay. These things have been purchased to secure the building, but it seems they are waiting for a major incident to occur to get the job done. Yes, that's how it seems that things happen in the nature of the Caribbean. They wait for something to happen, and even sometimes when that thing happen, nothing is being done. Remember the Penville 5? Brothers and sisters, I have to bring this up. Remember the 5 boys that plunged over a hill? Did they put a proper secured guardrail there? Did they? Something happened from my understanding that still has not been done. Okay. They're waiting for somebody else. So they're waiting for the Prime Minister to go over the cliff before they decide, you know guys, let us do something about it. They're waiting for somebody special. Not really special, but, you know, based off titles, special. Before they can go and do something about it. Senor, all you need to stop all your dirty ways. Look now, the office is without power. Since last week, Thursday. So, you know, that means the little fun that them people had is you know, that was giving a little breeze. The breeze is non-existent. They have to go outside and blow themselves up. Maybe they have to be like that for them to get some breeze. Hey. Yes, Lord. Mesami. Gasa if Antigua and them other importing countries see the state, somebody should film it. Guys, come on. All you have me there. I not come in and film it for all you know. No. Film it and send it to me. That's what all you should do. Don't worry, I wouldn't sell you out before you lose your job. Film it and send it to me so I can show the world. Because they just be watching. Alright then. Gasa if Antigua, like I said before, them other countries, the importing countries, see the state of that office and its surroundings, they would not accept the produce coming from Dominica. Interesting. And it's not like they don't see, you know. Like I said before, I was working US, it's a long time back when I used to do survey on the port. And the house was leaking, the big house that they have there. It was leaking. Okay. Alright. I think the one in Rosewood does leak too, you know. But maybe they changed that. But it's been a while since I've been there. But anyways, I remember that one was leaking too when rain was falling. Rain was falling inside the building. Maybe they changed it up. But apparently the one in Portsmouth is the same. Well, I guess that's what the people like. That's what the employees like. All you do complaining. All you can say, you know what, guys, I'm not coming to work until that fix. Until there's some sort of resolution to solve these problems. No. They're putting your life at risk. And they're not doing that for donkey years. And you there. Guys, letter to the editor. Continue. Please visit there. This person is saying, I have little ones. I have little nieces. And I would not want my little ones working in that condition. You working there. You're trying to make a little, you know, a little 1-2 coins for the little ones to get. But you know it's not good for you. And you do not want your little ones to work there either. They need to do something about it. The pal rep of Portsmouth need to do something about it. Oh, all right then. The people in charge need to be ashamed of themselves. Well, sometimes they don't know shame, so they cannot be ashamed. Anyways, guys, please visit there. I have little ones, the individual saying I have nieces and not want any of them to want to work in these conditions. The people in charge need to be ashamed of themselves. They in their comfortable offices, they're not leaking. And those young ladies working in those conditions, yes, well, they're not complaining, eh? Why should we complain when they're not complaining? Letter to the editor, not true. They like it so. Well, leave it so. Anyway, brothers and sisters, don't end there now. It have another thing right there. Ministry of Agriculture needs to do better. Then people need to assist. They need to start working alongside this quarantine in Portsmouth. Dexia Paphamet Hall in close range to the office. Is the office or the big deck thing that they have? Anyways, whatever it is, brothers and sisters, then people know what they're talking about. But Dexia is close, in close proximity to the office. Or you can tell the minister and PS something, or you can, you know. The employee is afraid. Oh, are you afraid? Not true. You put in your life, they put in your life at risk, but you're afraid of losing your job because if you say, guys, we need to do something about it, you're afraid of getting fired. Well, don't do nothing about it. Yes, man. The employees are afraid to lose their daily bread because some are not appointed. And some are, that's one of the things that I don't understand. How come people working there for donkey years are not appointed? I think there was a teacher that was working which she was a teacher, 20-something years and the lady not appointed. Boy, see, they don't want to appoint people because they say they appoint people, it's harder to get them fired and this kind of things there. So they don't appointing people to keep them quiet. We will shut you up, you will not talk. Because if you are appointed and you talk, you cannot fire me like that. There must be something crazy I did for you to fire me. And even that can be challenged by the union. Interesting stuff. So they are not appointing individuals. So the employees are staying quiet because they are not appointed. They care about all, you know, true? They put in your life at risk. But you want to stay quiet. Stay quiet still. Some of them are not appointed and some are under NEP. Even worse. Yes. We're talking about appointed, you under NEP. Why? Boy, you mad. That is even worse. So the NEP people cannot even put their 2 cents in there, no. And under NEP, so I will talk for them. Well, they need to talk for themselves. We can't defend people, I can't talk for people, and people just staying quiet, just like the people of Wesley. The people of Wesley murmuring quietly when things have been happening to them. When the workers came, they refused to show up. The workers show up for them, you know. For them to be able to get their proper way, their proper salaries and stuff. Not salaries, the proper amount of money that they need to get for the houses and stuff. Some of them don't get paid yet. Some of them might not even ever get paid. But they quiet. Because they don't want to not get their money. Yes, Lord. But if something happened to one of them and their family start to take matters in their own hands, well, you will say that's not the way. Of course, that's the way. If something were to ever happen to any one of them and they take them to court, they have a right to win. Well, if you want to retire early, that's one of the ways. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Retire early. We're not talking, we're not saying nothing. Things are happening. When something happened to us, we will take them to court and get a few $1 million, and then we can go overseas and live. I've heard some people saying that. They want something to happen to them, so they can go to court, get some $1 million, as when they get the $1 million, they're rolling out of the country. Talking about the country, brothers and sisters. So this person is apparently a concerned huckster, parent, and citizen. Only 3 likes a person. Yeah, well, that's how it is sometimes. But talking about the country, brothers and sisters, I saw this photo right there, which made me ponder a lot. And we see 2 familiar faces there, but this is what Dominica is pretty much saying. I gave the young man a chance and he has abused me repeatedly. Dominica is saying, please help me. You know who can help Dominica? You, the people. They are suckling. They are suckling Dominica like a rented mule, man. A cow. Somebody say bull cow. they suckling Dominica like a bull cow. And they have all you watching there like Ted Calbas. You know Ted Calbas? We'll talk about that in a moment. Guys, remember when Dominica was left out from the visa-free waiver, visa-free travel to Canada? Remember Dominica was left out? Okay. You know what else Dominica has been left out of, guys? Dominica prided itself on getting American Airlines to come in on our daily flights. Yes. It was a wonderful initiative. I applauded it. American Airlines came and said, guys, you know what? I want to bring I have some extra planes and I want to come and assist the Caribbean. And then the tourism minister came as if it was her idea. It was her idea to come and do such a thing. But it wasn't. All right, brothers and sisters. But you know who's benefiting, brothers and sisters? JetBlue to begin Grenada Boston non-stop service at the starting November 4th. You know, Dominica Independence is November 3rd. You think that would be a nice initiative for Dominica? Oh, Dominica to Boston. No, they don't do that. No. Grenada are apparently doing it. Grenada is getting non-stop flights from where? JetBlue. JetBlue has decided, hey, Grenada, we need to partner up, man. American Airlines used to give daily flights to Dominica. Guys, we have daily flights from American Airlines? No, we don't have that. You know where they put the daily flights? There they put it, brothers and sisters. More connecting, or more connectivity to the Caribbean from Miami. American Airlines announces, brothers and sisters, Port of Spain, Trinidad, increased to 2 daily flights. So Trinidad getting straight flight from Trinidad to Miami. Increased daily flights, brothers and sisters. Remember, I was talking about Dominica's daily flight. We had that before. Don't seem we have it again. No, I met one of the individuals in the airport and they tell me, oh, it's seasonal. I wonder which part of this is seasonal. Okay, no, all right. Yes, so Port of Spain, Trinidad is getting 2 daily flights increase. Brothers and sisters, Santiago is also getting 2 daily flight increases. Daily flights, okay? All right. Don't Dominica, know. Santiago, Dominica Republic. Okay? All right then. You know who else is getting it, brothers and sisters? BVI, Totola. I have a friend in Totola. I must pass there and say, hey, what's up? Let's go Miami, man. I must do that, man. But apparently Totola is also getting 2 daily increased flights. So if they had 1, they're now getting 2. But in Dominica, we have daily flights, and probably we have what, 3 per week or 2 per week. Which one it is, I don't even know. But I remember when I was searching, I said, but where them daily flights go? We had to fly to Puerto Rico back to Dominica. Well, at least we have straight flights from Puerto Rico to Dominica. At least, right? Nah, no, okay. So how is Skerrit? How is Skerrit doing that? Where are the people coming in? Or they're not working for the people? No, it don't seem like they're working for the people, no? But let's continue, brothers and sisters. I saw this rather interesting post right there. This person is saying, if I had to pass away and went straight to Hades, it would take me at least a whole week to realize that I'm not in Dominica anymore. Mesa me, fire, you feel like that? Boy, yes, brothers and sisters. Not me that say that, you know. Somebody that say that on their own fruition, on their own free will, brothers and sisters. Yes, man. If I were to pass away and went straight to Beelzebub Kingdom, I would not even know. Yesterday, Pana was trying to argue with me and say, if they're trying to dig up the geothermal to release the lava, and then when they release the lava, they will release Lucifer. I say, so Lucifer in Dominica? I say, yes, that is where Lucifer is. That's what the partner tell me. I say, yes, Lord. Somebody else is stating this right there, guys. I might not want to exit myself. Nor am I promoting exiting oneself. So don't get me wrong. But to wake up in Dominica every day, not best. You just drink a thing that they weed in, a thing that does take out weed. It's not best you drink that thing now and finish with that. Makes me distress so profound. But you know what the people doing? They quiet. They letting Skerrit drink it, man. How does Skerrit drink it? We'll get into that in a while, guys. We'll get into that in a while. You know why? Because, wow, brothers and sisters, the court has ordered Skerrit to stop using his Jeep Wrangler. Mezami, the man come in and tell people things are hard across the world. Things are hard across the world, man. But he have Jeep Wrangler, Papa. He get a gift. A gift. Well, Karacheki, not today, sir. You have to stop your dirty ways. Forthwith, man. Yes, man. Breaking news. High Court judge takes Prime Minister Skerrit's private SUV off the road. He cannot drive it. They tell you no. Not to drive it at all. In 2021, 2 years ago, as a person in public life, Roosevelt Skerrit declared receipt of a gift of a sport utility vehicle, SUV, that's what it means, valued at $194,000. I don't know if that is EC or US, but it is a lot of money, brothers and sisters. This gift was not trivial, meaning it was significantly in excess of the legal threshold of $1,000. It's interesting that they keep saying this, because I've heard the Prime Minister saying that he has been receiving gifts from a number of places. Now, guys, before I continue reading this stuff, I want to point out something very interesting to you. If people or foreign entities are giving a present Prime Minister anywhere around the world gifts, that is illegal. You know why? Because that can then influence that Prime Minister to do things on their behalf, not on the citizens' behalf. Remember, I gave that whole, I like how, guys, I don't know if God does use me or something to just put things in perspective. Because yesterday I was mentioning the same thing about corrupt leaders in Africa allowing the Chinese to then say, hey guys, if you can give me 1,000, if you do this for me as a prime minister or president, I will give you $1 million, put that in your bank, or $3 million. I will build a mansion house for you, and all these things. And then these gifts that are being given to them, they have to give an exchange for something. So apparently this gift of 194 times the excessive limit, over the limit, brothers and sisters, of $1,000 has been passed by 194 times. Hey, oh no, I think, wait, by thousands of dollars. I think that's what the person is saying. By the threshold of thousands of dollars, because it's like $1,000 or $1,000, maybe. Anyways, you guys get the point right there. And so questions arose about the basis on this, which the Integrity Commission allowed him. The Integrity Commission that is supposed to hold him account is allowing him to do things that is bypassed over the law. Interesting. They're not full of integrity. No, guys, they don't look like they're full of integrity at all. I could be wrong. Let me know, brothers and sisters. But apparently they allowed him to keep the gift contrary to provision section 35.5 of the Integrity in Public Office Act. The IPO Commissioner Cara Schlinford Marsh sought leave to apply for judiciary review of the IPO decision, and in a ruling dated June 12, 2023, that's about 4 days ago, brothers and sisters, granted leave, High Court Judge Bernie Stevenson has ordered suspension of the license and prohibition of the use of the SUV until the case is determined. So Skerrit getting gift from a number of persons to do what? So you mean they just come and give you gift, brothers and sisters? It's just gift, they giving you. Oh, we like you so much, man. We like you so much. What is he doing like that to be receiving gifts? What? Brothers and sisters, I mean, I mentioned this right there. We don't get that. Look, they're giving daily flights or somewhere else, and they wanted to increase it. Remember, guys, they wanted to increase daily flights. Remember? But we do get it now. The other countries get it. You remember this, brothers and sisters? That's just the recent stuff, you know. We're not even talking about the economy, brothers and sisters. What is the Prime Minister doing so well in Dominica for him to be getting gifts? Unless he's making deals outside there. Or this is washing money and make it seem as if it's somebody that gave him a gift, when it's actually the CBI money that is being used to actually, you know, funnel that in under his thing. Oh, you get a Jeep Wrangler. All right then. All right, brothers and sisters. This is the article on DNO, brothers and sisters. You can actually check it out yourself. I'll leave that link in the description below so you guys can check it out. Schlinford Marsh is alleging that the commission acted illegally, irrationally, and unreasonably when it allowed a person in public office, namely Prime Minister Skerrit, to keep the gift of Jeep Wrangler without conducting an inquiry into the circumstance, of course, of the gift, of giving the gift. What was the reason why he got the gift? If it was actually a gift given by somebody, she argued the Integrity Commission was required to do so under the Integrity in Public Office Act. Actually have that thing right there, brothers and sisters. If you want me to go through it, we can always go through it, you know. Let me know. Let this video reach about 300 thumbs up, and we'll definitely get into that right there. Actually have the Public Office Act right there. Anyways, she further argued that the decision in the commission was a breach of its international obligation, true, in that the commission failed to give effect to Article 5 of the United Nations Convention against corruption, against corruption, and that the decision filed in the face of the provisions and in fact amounts to the sanctioning of corruption. Yes. Remember the Prime Minister them go can have conference about corruption? It's something else. The people who are alleged to be doing corruption are the ones going to meetings for anti-corruption. Now in Bahamas they had it the other day. Okay. They didn't have in Guyana. All right then. In the decision which came 2 years after the application was filed, so all the time he had the vehicle going up and down. Okay. The court granted leave to Mrs. Shilliford Marsh to proceed with judiciary review against the Integrity Commission, but struck out the claim against Stevenson Hyacinth and Thomas Holes. Shilliford Marsh has 14 days from the date of the court's decision to file her claim. The Integrity Commission was represented by this individual and this individual right there, while Cara Shilliford Marsh is represented by her husband, attorney Wayne Benjamin Marsh. Brothers and sisters, I kind of like that vibe that I'm seeing right there. One of the things that I always notice in the United States, and I question this, why aren't Dominican lawyers taking the government to court for things that they know is against the law that the government is doing? It's interesting. Why aren't the lawyers doing this? In the United States, in the UK, every time there's some kind of craziness happening, the lawyers come forth and they take the government to task. They take them to task. They're not waiting for our citizens to come and say, hey, look, this and that. No. Their lawyers are taking the government to task. Why can't Dominica do this? No, the lawyers trying to get the money, so they're waiting for somebody else to do it. But Marco says, you're waiting for somebody else to do it. Petition somebody to come and do it now. And then when the winnings come, all you split it half-half. Not so. Or you would make more money that way. No. Well, you rather stay quiet. Knowing that there's a winning case out there, you guys refuse to do it. You know, all of these documentaries you've watched all over the time, brothers and sisters, on TV, on YouTube, Netflix, wherever, about a dictator's path to power. You know, there's always the bit where you think, why didn't the people do something about it? Why didn't they take a stand? They saw it happening under their nose and they refused to take a stand. Why? Because they don't want to be victimized. So, guys, I tell you, the people are poor, but the people have to be unified. They must be unified in an effort. And when they are unified in the effort, if the whole of Dominica realize what the government is doing is not right, and it's only for his benefit or their benefit, brothers and sisters, this is clearly what is taking place. You're not getting a milk number. You're not even getting milk from Dominica, but they're doing it. The same way I mentioned the other day. How can I know if they make the millionaires, the people coming with yachts, luxury yachts to come in Dominica for free, no fees and these things that to pay? From the understanding that I have, brothers and sisters, really and truly, yet still you're trying to bring a little something in the pot. Mesami, a little something. You have to end up paying more for the item than you paid for the actual item on the pot. It's crazy. That is something else. Boy, but look who benefiting. Fellas bringing Jeep Wrangler and say it's gift. Gift from who? International community. They give you Jeep Wrangler to do what in Dominica? What you doing with Jeep Wrangler in Dominica? What have you done to even deserve that? Brothers and sisters, why didn't the people do something? They could have stopped him while they were there. Why? They could have stopped him while there was still time, brothers and sisters. That's the beat we are at. Yes, that is the beat we are at, brothers and sisters. Well, I think it's past that, because right now I heard that even with Skerrit children, there was a lady when they was doing confirmation or whatever. The lady found every child, all these children feeling hot. Not true. She stand up on the side fanning those children. She not fanning all the others, you know. She stand up on the side fanning those children, Skerrit children, because they might be hot. Until Skerrit had to stand up and come and tell the lady to stop. Really? Hey, guys, let me know your thoughts right there. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more. Definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be real, be positive.